Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I just had some chips and salsa, and I'm ready to play some more Blueprints. Incidentally, that is not my YouTube intro from now on. What am I doing? What am I working on? I don't remember. Got all the safes. Got most of the sigils. Oh, yeah. The statues. The statues. The statues. We found Great Uncle's will. And, not to be confused with Great Uncle Will, who's on the other side of the family. Now, our Great Uncle, Simon... No, I'm Simon. He's, Herbert Sinclair. But he was writing about the order of the statues, and I wonder... There was one of these books said that they changed one of the statues out. They swapped them out. Yes, here it is. Quite right, quite right. Rhina is the one with the hoe, I think. No, Doja is the one with the hoe. She's the one with the tiller thing. Okay. All right, so I've got 4 of the 7 statues named. I don't know what the other ones are. I could just try to go down into the tomb and figure it out. Why am I still sleeping outside? I inherited the place. Although I did find that title deed was written to someone else. And so it's like, apparently, there's a little bit of contention about who actually owns the estate. I don't know why those power labels coming down through the mountains. They just look really cool. So let's try to get some re-rolls, and then we'll try to get a tomb. I still don't know exactly what this is supposed to mean. And then a cat, and then T. Sure, it means something, though. Knowing Great Uncle. He was always doing stuff like that. Let's take it because I want to see what the note is today. And this is like a building thing. Wow. Okay. Ping boxes marked with that always contain false statements. But I don't know if green only if like Hartley wrote it. Something like that. Well, we gotta do each time you find some trash while digging, remove a crate from the tunnel. Because we can like get that one really well. We just need to do lots of green rooms, and I need some dice or a conservatory. Not a conservatory, an observatory right away. It's not what I need. Need something with dice right away, or the observatory. There it is. Forgot. Oh, dice. Oh no, not the Southern Cross. Dang it. That one kills me. There we go. We take it again. I don't have a shovel. Crap. I'm gonna have to get a shovel, like, now. Also, we're doing green rooms now. For the dig spots. No gems. I really need gems. But I did get the shovel, so that's good. crate has been removed from the tunnel. A crate has been removed from the tunnel. A crate has been removed from the tunnel. A crate. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take another aquarium for sure. Yay, a crate has been removed. Ooh. It's not been removed, but I went from like no steps to like 40 steps now. We take course. Oh baby, this is exactly what we needed. Holy cow. 4, 5, 6 gems in one room. The crate has been removed. We always go for the green rooms right now. Crate has been removed from the tunnel. This is going so well. A key. I hope it keeps track of how many times we've triggered this experiment. 12. 12 crates. I wonder how many there are. The crate has been moved. Probably the same amount, if not more. Broken lever? Never dug that up before. Yeah, it does have more than the other place does. I should remember that. $16. Even more likely to find unusual rooms than I was before. Alternatively, you guys could just like remove the crates from the tunnel without me having to dig up a bunch of trash. D8, I get it now. There's a safe on rank 10. And then we can't really make a whole lot of use of its four things. Can move another crate. Wow, only 2. We must be getting low on like there must be a certain number that they're allowed to have in the house on one day. We must be getting to the end of it. It's down here. Sorry, I don't know why my screen was tilted so far down. Key, locked. Locked. No. Alright, so a grand total of 21 boxes. 20 boxes. Surely that's a lot, right? Oh yeah. We're making good progress. Oops, something's over here. It's a lot. Ooh. Another file cabinet key. But I avoided drafting archives like the Dickens, so not going to be able to use that today. However, we have made some good progress. Tomb. Although probably I ought to have done the classroom thing again, but probably not on this day. Wayne? What is the deal here? I don't know their names. And I was hoping maybe it would say their names and I just missed it, but it doesn't. Okay, let's see which one of these guys we've gotten so far. Doudja is the person with like the rake. I accidentally wrote hoe, but it's like a... How about this one? What is... There we go. Okay. So we're looking for... We got the farmer. With the rake. We got the farmer with the hoe. We have death. And we have a ruler, which is the king. So we need the jockey, the maid, the sweep, and the cook. Maybe there's something about the cook in the kitchen, and maybe there's something about the maid in the maid's chambers that we can learn their name. Maybe I can try to get the maid's chamber. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything I can look at in the kitchen or the dining room that would tell me. I have the dining room, so I can go ahead and check. But there's... I know there's nothing in there. There never has been. And if it did, it wouldn't tell me the... Enjoy a lunch? What? But is that the... Wait, where's my screenshot of the... Is Joya one... Enjoy it? One of them? It is one of them. Joy is the cook. The patron saint of food and stuff. Okay, so who does that leave? I have Doudja, Orinda, and I need to put these in order. 1, Orinda. Lydia. Don't have Lydia. Who's number 2? Rhina is number 3. That's the tiller. Joy is number 4. Doudja is number 5. Vea and Mila. I don't have those. And Draxus. Draxus is the 8th one. Oops, I already wrote Draxus up here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have all but 2 of them. If I get one more, then I could probably just guess. I could probably just guess with what I have right now, but I don't want to. Let me see if I can get a maid's chamber, which is a bedroom, but it's also a red room. Should I do red rooms? I think I should. I can definitely get a maid's room because I have the thing to redraw infinitely, but I don't want to. Get an extra gem, please. These are just staying open now, which I love. That must have been an update because it wasn't like that before. Well, there it is. The maid's chamber. It's just the thing saying that... I wonder if this counts as an animal. Like, dead or alive. That's Hartley right there. This must be Anne Babbage, the housekeeper. That's the maid. Well, there seems to be nothing in here that's going to give me any answers. Maybe the servants' quarters will have an answer. But nothing is security door locked. Oh, boy. Oh, wait a minute. I do need to draw archives because I have that key I could go get. But now I'm crippled. I can't see anything. Not anything, but you know. I should have tried to connect to the foundation so I wouldn't have to go like all the way back and forth. Oh my god, it's not here. Where is it? What do you mean? I thought it would always be here. Oh, there it is. I thought it was gone. First, I'm going to go down here because it really doesn't matter. There are file cabinets down here. What? I totally didn't notice this. I'm glad I went down here first. But maybe it's not. Surely. I think there's more. It may not be any of these. It may just be only ones in the archive. File cabinets? File cabinets. I'm obsessed with file cabinets now. No. Okay. It's probably in the archive. I'm going to have to go all the way back to the archive. I have so many steps. I might as well look around over here. There was like a little office. There was like a little mining area with some reading stuff in here. It might have some information about the names of the place. Oh, this is just nothing. A safe. I'm giving up at this point. It's got a triangle around it. Do they all have triangles around them? They do. I was so lucky. The Baroness of Mount Holly for her own hand. Oh, so I should not look at this. Never mind. We're leaving. Just kidding. Okay. For her own hand. Well, not for her own eyes. Okay. By the Third Era, numeric chords had fallen completely out of favor. What book is this from? We're no longer being included in proofs by serious arithmeticians. This concept, once considered sacred, was now regarded as an over-engineered concept that only served to slow further advancements in the field, as Philip Winkins once famously put it. My goodness. Take any number with 4 or more digits without changing the sequence. Split that number into 4s. Well, we're taking a picture of this. What are we supposed to do with this? Numeric cores. Included in proofs. Or smaller numbers. Okay. You could do 86455, but for some reason they did 8645, 45, 5. Why? Next, each assign a different color, resulting in the valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with a positive number. If the result is a number with more than 3 digits, repeat the above process. The final number you obtain is less than 4 digits. Number that you obtain that is less than 4 digits is considered the numeric core of the larger number. Example 18. 8 minus 6 is 2. 2 times 45. I think I understand what they're talking about. But this is a weirdly stupid thing. Like, who does this just for fun? 18, yeah, okay. But how does it become 45? I guess because that's the smallest one possible. 64, 86, 55, 45 is the smallest one. Three, 6, 14 becomes, and that's... All right, boys, I guess we're doing math. Again. No, I'm running out of notebook room. 3614, that just becomes 3614. And we have to use all mathematical signs, does it say? A different color, yeah. Okay. So 3614 always starts with plus 6 and plus 3. Let's just try that first one again. No, because that will make it negative. Hold on. 3 minus 6 times 1 divided by 4. Nope. Okay. 3 divided by 6 times 1 plus 4. Nope. Okay. 3 times 6 divided by 4. No. Okay. 3 times 6 minus 1 divided by 4. No. It has to be a whole number, right? Whole number, yeah. 3 divided by 6 times 4 is 2 minus 1. That's 1. Okay, so that's 1 equals 1. Okay. That's kind of like what they're doing with the darts puzzle, I think. What am I supposed to do with this? The numbers that built the something, I don't know how that's supposed to help me, though. Okay, well, let me out of here. I think I can go to the tomb now. All right, let's go try this. I don't know which one Vea and Mila are. So I'll just try it, because there can only be 2 different versions of this. I know enough. Hi, kitty. Number 1 is Orinda, which is the kingly one. Okay, this one. Number 2 is... Oh, Lydia. I don't know which one Lydia is. Let's say Lydia's the jockey. Or not. I'm going to say Mila's the maid. That sounds like a maid kind of name. Apologies to anyone named Mila out there who doesn't like want to be a maid. I want to be a maid. Dan-o-nan-ow. Dan-o-nan-ow. Lydia could be the chimney sweep, but I'm going with the jockey. I'm sticking with it if I can find her. Of course, I could look to see if they look female, which they do. Lydia, they're all female though, the last few ones. So Lydia, and then number 3 is the tiller. Okay, I think this is the next one. Four is the cook. I've been running into the cook a lot, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Yep. 4 is the cook. 5 is the rake. Yeah, so the pitchfork, right? 6 is Vea. Let's say this is Vea. 7 is Mila. We'll say that this is Mila. I'm gonna have to try this so many times before I get it right. And death's down here, right? Yep. Yeah! Oh, hi. Oh, he's the infinity symbol. Am I about to find out that, like, this is all, like, a supernatural wackiness that's going on? The Red Prince. Are these the drafts? There was a red prince once who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. What's he got there? The prince had a love for everything red, all things red. The only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Interesting. Oh, so it was political. Your secrets are out, lady. Our cherries was yellow. Canary. Crow. That one was black. So that one was white. I see. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. This is not the same picture that is in the finished book. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. Oh, I never saw, like, the end of this book, like, actually drawn out. I just heard her read it. Kitty, you're such a cute kitty. She likes the little thing on the end of this pen. He could not see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day, the prince saw something new, and if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted, the clouds withdrew, the prince had a new favorite color. The color blue. That's such a sweet book. I want to buy this book. I understand it's a political commentary. Interesting. So this is purple. That means this is a new clue. Oh, dear. I didn't really learn anything new from the Red Prince. I am taking pictures of all these. New clue. My goodness, I'm going to be overwhelmed by this. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find two. Tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Route instead of platform. There's a cook and a maid. Many memos should be visible. I don't know. He had retraced his sketches and studied his files, rewritten his theories, and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to God only knows. Nobody knows. He retraced his steps and stretched on for miles. Dead herring. Medium gate. Oh my gosh. How about that? Double check with Kirk about documents. Depart. Suspect list needed. We'll add in final illustration. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure. All. Where's 2? All checked corner case rooms had a lowercase. Yeah, it's the same. I just wanted to make sure it was the same one. Soot? What? Too much overlap with the secret passage. With clue in the secret passage. Huh? Swap the king with the rook. That's to mean something. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids and he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Replace fork with something connected to 10. And time after time. So time after time. The library loaned and the books that he had already owned were searched from their covers all the way through colors. A new clue, he knew what to do. Ooh, Uncle Ah, yeah, I got that. Cuckoo 2. That means. Change the letters and the lines that he found. Lines as in rakes or lines as in spines. Check all the colors of each key that He wound a nod to my uncle's parlor game. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me. Seasonal greeting? She called you seasonal greeting? And found that the diction of each word was sound. Unending. Remove. Denoted in verse. Yeah, I got that. He stayed all night and studied the maps and laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. From what I was told, I believe Mary's directory is currently 22 rooms short of... Sorry. Hurdles. Concern yet, as Uncle has moved the pump room from the draft pool. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this over so many times, having scurried over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? One per page. Ah! Yeah, I got that too. Is there perhaps something something overlooked now in view? Have you really found it? Could it really finally be true? If it's a new clue, you'll know what to do. Yeah, I noticed all these things, okay? Remove sign from this final illustration. Remind Randolph to set this up. The suspect is, yeah. Okay. Don't really know what to do with this, but I have it saved for later. All I can think of to do now is just continue to like move those boxes and try to get a bunch of stars. There's got to be something to do with the core number thing. I don't remember seeing this. Do I have to like try to read this in the other language? Goodness gracious me. What the? You cheeky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even I don't have that room or the ability to make that room. That'll have to be all right. All right. All right, back to the house. Just all the money in the world. How about that? There is no realm that flies the white flag. Okay. Also, I think each one has like a different email thing, and I don't think I ever read the one for this room. Yeah, okay, hold on. Never read these. As I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during our normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive, and they are already accounting for normal variations due to expected use in staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of the furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from the drafting of that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms that are close to it. Yep. We'll be sealing off the entrance to Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving our electronic mailboxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering giving the likelihood and investigation next month. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Interesting. We're almost there. Look at that. 4 more boxes. 4 more boxes. Let's go. We're doing that tonight. I don't care how many rounds it takes. Actually, I do, because I am tired. But 1 a.m. What the? How did that happen? All right. This is a list of questions with hints, but the hints are all spoilered. Found the chess room? Yes. Have you figured out stuff to do with combined items? Yes. I think so. Have you opened the red door? I have. Saw the microchip. I got the microchips. Allowance puzzles? Figured out the admin password. Have you found the closed exhibits floor plan? I have not. So, here's my to-do list. Ladyship's diary. Got the blue tin upgrade. Got all the cabinet keys, because there's 3. Found the gallery. Figured out the 8 realms puzzle. Figured out the second order to pull the statues. Have you performed a castle? What does that mean? Have you found the key of Ares? I have not. Okay, so now we're getting into stuff that, like, it looks like the next thing I need to do is perform a castle. What the heck? Whoa! Okay. Do I still have this little puzzle over here? Yeah. Castle. I bet this has to do with the cat thing. So, let's see. Let me write this down. Because there's that... Dadgummit, mouse. What is this place? Oh no. Oh no. 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 I hate these things. No. I don't want to do it. No. Who am I resurrecting? No. All right, well, I'm not doing these boxes tonight. That's gonna do it for today, folks. I would like to continue moving boxes, but I'm very tired. All right, I gotta save and quit. I would like to keep trying stuff, but I really should stop.